to our Wednesday evening live stream. First Wednesday evening live stream for ages. So, hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. We're going to be live streaming our 10 to 14 day. We're going to do everything that we would do in a regular 10 to 14 day. The only difference is that we're going to be doing it live for you tonight, and we're also going to be including long range as well. We'd normally do like the long range of live streams on a Sunday. Sunday live streams are on the back burner at the moment as I'm doing job number 2, and that involves working on a Sunday evening. So basically I'm not here in the towers to be able to live stream for you anymore on a Sunday, or for the time being anyway. So that means we've got to do like everything that we've done on a Sunday on a Wednesday basically. So we are going to be having a look at CFSB2, and we'll also have a look at the Copernicus suite of long range models in a moment. Cal, hello, moderator Cal, it's Sparrow. I thought you actually forgot for a moment, Gary. It took a long time to start up. I've been a bit of a hard Tim of our moment from YouTube. So we're going to have a look at CFSB2, and we're going to have a look at the Copernicus suite. Of course, this will be ahead of, so lots of long range to include in this, which means we're going to have to start display capturing probably about 20 past 6, a little bit earlier than normal. It would normally be about 6:30, because I've got so much to cram in. We're going to have to start a bit earlier. Anyway, so the upshot of it all is that we're going to do that for you. What's he on about? What's he talking about? I don't know. So, hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Jack Lowe, my dining partner, Jack. Hey, Gav, how's it going? How's life at the Gap? It's an experience, Jack. I haven't going to say any more than that, but let's just say being in hospitality is definitely an experience, and I shall leave it like that. I shall leave it hanging, and you can take that, either way, really. Michael Cowling, hi Gav, I'm feeling really shaken up today. I hope everything's okay, my friend. Hope everything's alright. Now we're at 43 concurrent viewers with 10 likes on the stream. So if you would like to give us a like, please smash the like button. Thanks so much everyone for doing that. And it's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, everyone. So, yeah, what I was saying about long range. So, we're going to be doing CFSB2 Copernicus suite of long range models, because this is ahead of the summer forecast. It's going to be released on Sunday. So, we've got GavsWeatherVids summer forecast coming up on Sunday the 1st of June. The day before that is on Saturday, 31st, is when we're going to be releasing the final seasonal model roundup for the summer. So, we're going to get all the long range models together for the third and final time this season and see what they're all showing. So I wanted desperately to get this live stream in so we could go through at least the Copernicus suite on a month-by-month basis, and you'd have a clear idea, of how they're looking when you get to see the summer season one roundup, the third and final one of those, remember the summer forecast at the weekend. Right, had James 098, got moderator James here with his spanner, so Cal and James are here. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much to our moderators with their spanners. Thank you so much, my friend. Michael Cowling, because these people said to me, why I've called the police on you, and that is why. I don't know, my friend, actually, what that is related to. So, I hope everything's okay. Right, we're 57 concurrent viewers, 13 likes on stream. Again, please smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know you enjoy the live stream, and thank you so much, everyone, for doing that for us. Thank you so much, everyone. Jack Lowe, you can make sandwiches and offer customers a weather forecast while they wait. Whether to go? Maybe. We could do, couldn't we? We might do. I don't know. Yeah. No, I have told my co-workers, though, about GavsWeatherVids. So we've got a new one to add to the list. You know, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbour, tell your doctor, tell your vicar, tell your mother-in-law, and tell your co-workers to subscribe. So we have got a new one to add to the list. Tyler! Hello to Tyler H. Hola! Hola! Hello to you. Almost like a boss. Goodness gracious me. Thank you so much, Tyler, for being on our live stream tonight. It's unbelievable. Right, I've been start going through the live chat because I've got to start screen capturing quite early tonight as I've got a lot to cram in. So nearly 60 concurrent viewers with 16 likes for stream. Again, please smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know. Enjoy the live stream. Shout everyone for doing that. Thank you so much. Not bad. Thank you so much. Right, first person in was right. Send it. It was Send It. First person in was Send It. Hello to you, Send It's weather channel. How you doing, Send It? I hope you're all right, my friend. Liking the title, Gav. Got a good ring to it. Actually, the June monsoon is like a thing. Not necessarily, it's not like a monsoon, but you know, it's like, there's like three ways of describing it. So like June monsoon is one, or the summer monsoon is another one, or just like the return of the westerlies. Return of the westerlies. And you know, it's like a singularity that we get many years. You get like a lot of blocking through the spring, particularly April and May. And then you'll see the blocking sort of fade out, the westerlies come back, and so it's like one of those regular occurrences that we get. Send it. So, June monsoon, summer monsoon, return of westerlies, it's all describing the same thing really, which is basically a return of Atlantic-driven weather after a period of blocking that you tend to get, typically starting in April, sometimes going through to May as well. Michael Cowling, will we have a wet June or hot? Because I've got praying mantis on the way next week. We shall wait and see, my friend. But I hope you're doing all right, Michael. I had a feeling for a moment that you called the police about me for some reason. I've had to make for an entertaining live stream. Wouldn't it if the police rocked up at the door? No, I don't know, Michael. I hope everything's good with you, my friend. Your post seems to be a little bit strange tonight. Hello to Rome in the Cotswolds. My good friend Asia Major is on the live stream. Hello to you, my friend. Good evening, Gav, and everyone. Hope you're doing okay. Looking forward to a Wednesday stream. I'm all right. Yes, good to be back. It's been so well. Don't have a channel member stream. Let's have a like channel member. But like, it's good to be back doing a regular public live stream for everyone. It's been a long time, hasn't it? So it's nice. It's nice to be back. Hello to Laura. Got lovely Laura Johnson on live stream tonight. Hello to you, Laura. And Cal checked in. Laura's having connectivity issues, aren't you, Laura? I hope the stream holds out for you. If it does, you'll have to watch us back on catch up. Thank you for being here, Laura. We've got Cal with me, Spanner. Hello to moderator Cal. Got your Spanner out tonight, haven't you, Cal? Getting all ready to go partying at the weekend, I suppose. Hello to Rachel Bloxham. Good evening to you, Rachel. Thank you so much for being live stream. And Anne Smith is there as well. Thank you, Thank you so much for being here. Rachel's added some sweet corn into the pasta. Sounds lovely. I'm not cooking, but like I'm taking orders and serving pasta where I am. So where I am on what the Gap service is, it's like two establishments in one. You've got like a diner over here, and a cafe selling sandwiches and then hot food like chicken wings and things like that. And then over here, you've got an Italian restaurant. So I'm like, I've got my spiel, you know. You want a I can't roll my R's, so I can't say rigatoni with a nice Italian sounding rolled up, but I say like rigatoni, whole wheat gluten-free pasta. Yeah, you know, I've taken to it. All right, I think. Hello to Carlos Mavilla. Good to you, Carlos. Hope not Monsoon. I want some hot weather. Good evening to FPL Glasto. Glasto updates will be starting very, very shortly now. It won't be long before we begin the Glasto countdown. Definitely not. Actually, before that though, we have download. So if anyone's interested in weather for download, I think the download festival comes into the time frame of the, is it download? The first one, I think it's download. It might be Isle of Wight festival. Anyway, we've got one festival that's always before Glastonbury, and that'll be coming into the extended GFS time frame any time. I think it's download. So if anyone's interested in that, that'll be coming up. But Glasso updates will be starting probably in about a couple of weeks. How's that Hazel Kitchen? Good into you, Hazel. Hello, Gab. Well, have a like, smash the like button, Hazel. Thank you so much for doing that. We've also got Darren Horwood on live as well. Good into you, Darren. Thank you so much for being here. And we've got Jobber Barry. Hello to you. Sea temperatures are very warm, so that means more rain. It can do. Depends on the pattern. It could just mean like very dry, warm weather if we get an anticyclone, of course. But yeah, if we get like a trough setting up, then there will be lots of energy available. Going to my dining partner, Jack. We're going to arrange a dinner soon, Jack, on one of my nights off. So I shall message you shortly, because Jack and I always have like a dinner, don't we? Around summer, and then we always have one around Christmas. Becoming a little bit of a tradition, isn't it? So come dine with me, Jack. I shall message you about that soon. Hi, Guy. Going to Guy Morley. Thank you so much. Been on a live stream tonight. Nice to see you live again, my friend. Thanks so much for being here. Yeah, it's great to be back. It's been a while, hasn't it? And also got Tyler, almost like a boss on live stream. How's everyone doing? And yes, I'm still alive. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Right, Isaac. Go to Isaac. Sure, I thought popped my head in. Haven't been able to get into live stream recently. Just checking in. Typical British weather to change as summer arrives. To be honest, we haven't done that many live streams, Isaac, so you're not missing much. We've just done one in May so far publicly, and then the rest have been like channel member streams, so you haven't missed much. But thank you so much, my friend, for being on the live stream. That's very, very kind of you. And also Darren said, Monsoon June. What we doing? I'm not going to spell it there, have I? thought I've got Monsoon rather than Monsoon. And maybe I've got an error in the thumbnail. Anything's possible. Anything's possible with Gab. Right. Hello to Paul Lars. Greetings, Gab and the team. Being a strange day, had a new boiler and an audition for the 1% Club coming up. Lovely, my friend. What is 1% Club? I don't know much about that, but it sounds like I've had an interesting day. Thanks so much for being here. We've got Chris Ailing on the live stream. Hello to you, Chris. Thanks so much for being here. 54 concurrent. Yes, I'm between 50 and 60 concurrent. Not too bad at all for a quiet Wednesday live stream with 18 likes on stream, so please smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know you enjoy it. It'd be absolutely incredible if you can do that. Right, okay. Right, okay, Jack saying, oh, we've done that one. Yeah, weather to go. Pasta to go with a weather forecast. How does that sound, Jack? Laura, hard to believe it's during a few days, halfway through the year. We'll see me on the Christmas countdown again, won't we? Blimey. Send it, do the giveaway this evening. We send it, going to do a giveaway tonight. Blimey, what are you giving away? Send it. Tell me what you're giving away, my friend. We love a giveaway. We love a giveaway at GavsWeatherVids. It's unbelievable. Gotta love a giveaway. Right, where am I going? About 5 minutes. Gonna start display capturing. So, you know, hang around, and that's coming up very shortly. Jack Lowe, first storm seems to have backed off the weekend. Pity was looking forward to a good storm. We don't seem to get that many good storms these days, do we? Very frustrating a lot of the time. Right, Tanner Shiron. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for being on the live stream. Got Indy James. Hi, Gav. Off for a short break on Monday. Dorset looks wet. Looks wet even. Timeout well. Oh dear. We'll have a nice time anyway. I'm sure. Michael Cowling. No, I haven't called from on you, Gav. No. I did wonder for a moment. I thought, well, I don't think I've done anything to anybody. Warrant the police turning up. But, like, I did wonder. But, okay, well, I hope everything's alright, my friend. You've had to call the police about something else, but obviously something serious has happened. So, I hope you're okay. You probably like, I don't know if it's a live investigation or something, Michael, but you should, if you have like called the police and you know something's going on, I would be very careful about what you post in the live chat on this live stream. You know, you don't want to prejudice any future investigation or prosecution or whatnot. Okay, Shiram, do you know if you're going to do a new historic video, new historic years very soon, or just re-upload? But I've got no idea, actually, Shiram. We'll just take it as it comes. Next historic video will be on August Bank Holiday weekend, I guess. So we'll see. That's many weeks away. So you know, I'm just focused on the forecast for now, and then like autumn updates and then the annual forecast. Next potentially historic video is a very long time away, my friends. So watch this space. Cal at GavsWeatherVids. I always have my spanner out ready for action. I know you do, my friend. You're always primed and ready to go, aren't you? Neil Barrow, great to see you back live streaming. Hope the job's going well, Gav. Yes, all right, it's an experience, I'll say that. But thank you so much for being here. It's great to be back. Hello to Connor with his spanner. We've got Connor, we've got Connor, we've got Connor, we've got Cal, and we've got James with their spanners. Thank you so much to our lovely moderators for moderating on the live stream tonight. Thank you so much. Hazel, Kara, need medication. They'll be there. Don't worry, Hazel. Your carer will arrive. They wouldn't not arrive and give you your medication. So don't worry. They'll be there. Hazel also asking at GavsWeatherVids, do you think we get a hot summer this year? Thinking you, Hazel. You're going to see GavsWeatherVids summer forecast on Sunday, so not long to go. I'm going to have to keep cats in the bag for now. That's all right, Hazel, and you'll find out what we're predicting on Sunday. Hello to Raymondo. Good to Ray Level. Thanks for being on live stream. Unbelievable. Thanks so much, Raymondo. Everywhere, even everywhere. No rain for a second week of June, please. It looks like we are going to more unsettled period. But you never know. Tyler going to make it his mission to end Fluffy on the GavsWeatherVids Discord. Oh, right, yeah, all sorts going on the Discord channel, isn't there, at the moment, with you know who taking over. But Diva that is Fluffy. Right, again, but I'm at the bottom, put your teeth in, Gav, I'm at the bottom of the live chat. Hello to all of you at the bottom of the live chat. I shall stay here for a couple of minutes and then I'll start display captioning. So if anyone's got anything they want to ask me, then fire away, and then we'll get on. We had 10 and 14 there, and we've got a lot of long range to include in that as well. Cal has a feeling the unsettled spell might be the flip. You think we've flipped it, Cal, flip the pattern. And you think we're in for an unsettled early summer, maybe. We'll see. Oh, Connor Harper saying 1% club equals UK game show. Is it really? I don't know. Hold on. I'm so sorry, everyone. Jack Lowe, awesome, Gab. Yeah, sounds good, mate. This is about our dining experience coming up. Herbert Watford character's very good for it. It's all right. Yeah, very nice. I wouldn't want to like have a meal there. You know, where I work. If I go out, I want to properly go out. But yeah, no, it's good food. Yeah, Italian to go. And you know, like nice sort of diner food as well. Sharon, hello, come in. What's it like in the service station restaurant? It's all right, my friend. Yeah, it's nice food. Rigatoni pasta, whole wheat or gluten free, hard cheese rocket or basil on the top. I've got my, you know, got my speech that I do. Laura said ECM give me 28 degrees, second week of June, an outlier. Last night the ECM was pulling up the plus 20 Celsius isotherm. Unbelievable, but looked a bit of an outlier, I have to say. We're getting close to 60 Utopia. 23 likes stream, please smash that like button. Everybody let YouTube know that you're enjoying it. Thank you so much, everyone. Cal said if Gav's going out, he's going out on the town and having a juicy kebab. I don't know, Cal. I'm not much of a kebab eater, to be honest, but maybe I have the odd night on the town. I don't know. Hello to Gav Huts. Good evening to you, Gav, from another Gav. How are you, my friend? So much to be here. Oh, Tyler's going to put something up on Discord. I'll have a look at that a little bit later on, Tyler. Thank you so much, my friend. Sounds interesting. Right, okay. Well, I tell you what, everybody. We're going to start display caption. Character Spirit 8. Good evening to you. Thanks so much. We're on Live Stream Night Spirit. Right, so we're going to start display caption. About 60 concurrent viewers. So it's been interesting live stream so far. You know, it's nice to be back. Thanks so much, everyone, for checking in to Gav's return stream, I suppose, other than the streams for game channel members. But now, because we've got a lot of long range to get through, we go through that entire Copernicus suite. So now we had better crack on with your 10 to 14 day and long range. So I'm going to turn off webcam, and the image is about to disappear as well. And so, oh, you've been plunged into darkness now, haven't you? What's he doing? In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. We're display capturing for the first time in, I don't know, about 4 weeks, 3 weeks. Oh, hello to Ricardo. Got Richard Shaw, risotto, ravioli, ramen, ratatouille, red velvet cake, rice, roasted chicken. Ricardo, hello to you, my friend. Thanks so much for being on the live stream. Rigatoni. Whole wheat, gluten-free pasta, hard cheese, rocket or basil. I have that. I dream about that these days. I say it so often, but it's even infiltrated my dreams now. Anyway, it's all good fun. Right, okay. Well, I tell you what, Richard's asking Cal if there's any party in it. People weekend, Rich. Cal needs the week to recover. And then he's off. You know, he's off partying all weekend. Friday, Saturday. It's party central at to say Cal, isn't it? Cal. Right, okay, I'll tell you what, let's do this then. So, we're going to start having a look. Let's bring you this, first of all. We're going to do a 10 14 day. We're going to do everything we do, rate of 10 14 day. The only difference is that we're doing it live for you tonight. So, starting off with latest temperature observations from XC Weather. Still pretty warm out there. We have had a bit of a cool down, but like still getting 20 degrees, which isn't too bad at all. For May, 21 degrees at Benson, we've got 21 degrees at Forning, and we've got 21 degrees at Bournemouth. Going further northwards to Torwester, we've got 17 degrees there, we've got 19 degrees at Wittering, 18 degrees at East Midlands into Wales, Lake Burnwood's a bit cooler at 13, we've got Norfolk at 16 in the South West, heading up to Northern England, Leeds at 16, Reading Southcamp is at 16, Boyd is at 16, hold on. So, everyone, we Gav live stream about a cough, and we've got Belfast at 16 too. So, warming temperature in the south, still very warm there, ready for the time of year, otherwise closer to average. Latest wind from that from earth.nullschool.net shows that low pressure is in control and in the ascendancy, and we're bringing up a westerly, southwesterly wind with that area of low pressure. The next low just here will be moving in a few days time or so, well, a few hours time probably. Central England temperature is currently sitting at 12.7, that's 1.6 degrees, above 61.9 average for visual to yesterday, so the 27th of May. These were GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles. The next couple of weeks, we're at Birmingham today. The red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average for Birmingham, for Brum. Starting off around average at the moment. Upper air temperature going to tick up, though, as we go through the closing days of May into the opening days of June. Maybe a bit of a cool down as we go further on into the first week of June. And then after that, you're going to see the upper air temperature potentially lifting up more definitively later on from the first week into the second week of June. There are a few hot outlier members, including these ones up here. We'll probably get the temperature to 30 degrees if they verified generally a warming trend, but not excessive so far. Although, of course, that is extended range, therefore unreliable. Precipitation-wise, well, a few showery bursts coming up over the next few days. More definitively wet between around the 3rd and the 7th of June, and then perhaps going a bit drier into the second week of the month. Temperature anomalies, it's 5 days up to the 2nd of June, largely above average for England and Wales, near normal for Scotland and for Ireland. Let's flip that over and go to 6-10 day, which gets us to the 7th of June. Then it's close to average, bit below actually for Western Scotland, and the 10 to 14 day temperature anomaly is a little bit above average once again. Precipitation anomalies for the next 7 days, getting us to the 4th of June, wetter than average, and quite significantly so for parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland, especially in the west, drier than average though for central, some of the southeast parts of England. 8 to 14 day, largely on the drier side, especially so for England and Wales. Right, we'll start going through chart data in a moment. Hazel, at GavsWeatherVids, if she's not here in the next hour and 6 minutes, I'll be calling me out of office, my friend. Alright, well, you do that, Hazel. But I don't think you've got anything to worry about. I'm sure they get to you. Why wouldn't they? That's what their job's to do. We're at 77 concurrent viewers with 29 likes on stream. Please smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know about you enjoying the live stream. And Hazel, please, no more chat about your carer and, you know, them getting to you, whatnot. We get the picture. You want your carer there to bring your medication. We know, and your carer will get there, but that's not really what we're here to chat about and, you know, talk about. So I would say no more chat about that, please, Hazel. Thank you very much. Right, 80 concurrent viewers, turning into a massive live stream. So much everyone. Biggest live stream that we've done for a very long time, actually, here on the channel. And 29 likes on stream mode. So if you could smash that like button, everybody, let YouTube know you're enjoying it. That'd be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Richard saying, Gavs always in the kitchen, at parties, lol, at Cal. I don't know, Rich. Hazel, sorry, my friend. No, that's all right, Hazel. You know, just it's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about weather, and you know, hopefully, you'll be relaxing. And whatnot. I hope so. And, you know, take your mind off any stress that you're having. That's the reason for being here. Music dude, don't you, my friend? Get adverts during the live stream. Yeah, I've enabled the adverts on the live streams at the moment. So, you will get them, but you should be able to skip them after 5 seconds or something. You should be able to. Richard saying, what's my friend? Yeah, so let's try and keep a chat about medication and whatnot to a minimum. We're here to relax. We're here to have a good time. And hopefully, Hazel, we're going to be able to take your mind off your stress. That's what we want to do, really. If I can take your mind off your stress and your concerns and your worries and help you to relax, then I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job. Hopefully I am. Maybe I'm not. It's been a long time since I've done one of these live streams. So we'll see. Right, let's start bringing the chart data. We're over 80 in Tokyo, turning to a big live stream. Let's have a look, man. UK Met Euro run. 72 hours, enabling the hover. Here we go. Low pressure heading in from off the Atlantic on Sunday, bringing outbreaks of rain. In with it, turning cool and showery then for the opening days of June. Oh, got a trough dean southwards here. Fortunately, it looks like we're not going to get a blow from that. It's going down into Biscay. But when you see, in the summer, when you see like low pressure decoupling from Greenland, Iceland, plunging southwards like that, it can turn into a very wet pattern. But we don't get much from that, actually, because that goes down to Biscay. And, well, we're actually starting to build higher pressure back in again there by the 4th of June. That gets to the next Wednesday, with the low pressure becoming cut off around Biscay and into Spain and Portugal. So it's high pressure going to have another go at building back again. Very uncertain times at the moment, aren't they? Which way this is going? I think it's a very critical time as well for certainly the early summer anyway. You know, so we'll see which way this goes. See which way it goes. Icon again looks like that. Low pressure heading in from off the Atlantic, bringing rather cool and showering conditions over the weekend. But another low deepening to the north of Scotland. So that's much more unsettled for the early to middle part of next week compared to the UK Met. Cool, wet and windy, ending up under a trough of low. So bringing showers and or longer spells of rain then. And again, looking really quite mixed and whatnot. Okay, GFS again, bringing low pressure in from off the Atlantic over the weekend, looking rather showery and mixed. And then that low pressure that the UK Met takes down to Biscay, well, GFS gives us a direct hit from that. So much more unsettled through the early to middle part of next week with that low. And then another low, oh dear, coming in later next week. This looks like a very unsettled pattern that the GFS is setting up for the end of June, for the end of next week, I should say, and into the first full weekend of June. Cool and showery. Another low, check that out, on the 8th of June. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. GFS well and truly going to town on these lows. Then that gets out of the way, we get a ridge building to our southwest. That's the Azores High, of course. So drier, but a little bit cooler, a little bit cool with that, I would suggest. However, the high pressure vent does start building quite strongly though by the time we get through to about the 13th, Friday the 13th. Though possibly at the extended turn drier and warm, but there's a lot of unsettled weather to get through before we can get to that through the first week and even on into the second week of June, man. Right, well, if you enjoyed the live stream, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much everyone for doing that. Don't forget to tell your friends, your family, your neighbour, your dots, your vicar, your mother-in-law and your co-workers to subscribe. And thank you so much everyone for doing that. Yeah, bringing low pressure in from off the Atlantic with showers and or longer spells of rain as you go through the weekend on into next week. Low pressure again deepening to northern Scotland. Rather cool, rather showery conditions ongoing through next week with Behaviour. There is a bit of an attempt to start pulling up some hot air from the south bow around days 8, 9, 10. Notice that ridge building here, and quite hot air, I think, if you look at the upper air temperatures, are going to be down across southern Europe. Yeah, we've got 20 Celsius iceberg there, pushing northwards into France, the Low Countries and Germany. We don't get it. We just about fend it off and keep it at bay, but it wouldn't take that much of an adjustment to start bringing up some very hot air from the south bend by around days 8, 9, 10 on the Gem. Blimey, that's what the East End was flirting with. It's having a flirt. We love a flirt. That's what the East End was flirting with last night. And talking to the East End, let's have a look at that one. Because I can't show you the 12 then for the East End. That won't be finished updating to about 8 p.m. This is how the midnight run is looking though. Low pressure again coming in on Saturday, bringing unsettled weather in with it. Cool and showery with that area of low pressure through the early part of next week. That looks really unsettled through the middle of next week. 985 millibar area of low pressure right over the top of catch up with a lot of heavy rain in with it. Around day 10, heights begin to rise to the south, turning drier and warmer. And then, look at this, the East End really going to town again with that ridge into second week of June. Much drier, warmer, hotter. You would say that could be our first genuinely hot spell of the summer. Looks pretty brief, but the Azores high still in play as you get through to 12th of June. So after the unsettled first week, we're back to much drier and warmer weather there. The second week of June with the East End. So the upper air temperatures are looking, of course, next Wednesday looks quite cool with the upper air temperatures. But beyond that, as that high pressure builds to our east, starts to bring much warmer air up south. Not plus 20 Celsius iceberg this time, but for plus 15 Celsius iceberg. I mean, it's hot enough for the second week of June. That'll probably get temperature to 30 degrees quite widely. Doesn't last all that long. It's going a couple of days, but the heat is still there. Just to our south. Goodness gracious me. Right, 95 concurrent viewers. That's unbelievable with 42 likes. Please smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream. You show so much, everyone, for doing that. By the way, we only put on around 25 subscribers to get 19.8k, so if you could give us a sub, that'd be absolutely amazing. So much, everyone. Let's take a few more from a live chat, then we'll crack on. Come push that to 100 concurrent. Wouldn't that be exciting if we could? It'd be absolutely amazing. Usually do. Weather service, normal weather service has resumed. It has, my friend. Jack, not a fan of heat and humidity, and I have nice breathing the second half of June each day could turn very hot. Hope I'm wrong. I hope wrong as well. I don't want that with the other job I'm doing. If you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen, and I will be. Right. Sam Parker, hello to you. So it's been a live stream tonight. I hope you keep well, friend. Yeah, I'm all right. Not too bad at all. Thanks so much for being here. Got Jet Jones on the live stream. Hello to you, Jet. Thanks so much, my friend, for being here. Unbelievable. You have a great time in the live chat. Oh, Finley Boyer. Hello, Finley Boyer. How you doing, Finley? Doing all right, my friend. Right. You want to have a good time over on YouTube. So let's crack on then, let's persevere. Right, this is a precipitation forecast based on the East End run that we're just looking at. So we've got plenty of wet weather coming in from off Atlantic tonight. So sorry everyone, we've got a live stream about several cars. We've got plenty of rain coming in from off Atlantic tonight and tomorrow. And then more showery conditions as we run on through the second half of the week and into the weekend. Then we've got this thoroughly wet weather setting up through the early part of next week. That's where the thumbnail comes from, by the way, just there. June monsoon, I don't know. When we get to day 10, though, heights are rising to the south and so the wet weather being pushed towards the northwest, turning drier there. These are the top table within the ECM ensemble today for day 10 from the Icelandic Met Office gets us to the 7th of June. 21 members of the ECM ensemble with lots of low pressure in control. That looks unsteady. We've got 19. Low pressure to the north and high pressure to the south. Winds coming in from the west. That brings the driest, warmest weather into the south. And then we've got 11 with high pressure to the south and east. Low pressure out to the north and the west. And we drag up the wind from a warm southerly southwesterly direction with that one. Though possibly trending back towards higher pressure to the south anyway by day 10. And then in 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. It will get us to the 12th of June. Let's have a highlight, hang on. 12th of June, 80 miles of the east south with high pressure just to the south. That's going to bring out some very warm air, potentially from the south, including the operational run. 17, keeping it quite unsettled still. Low pressure in off the Atlantic. Got 11, high pressure right over top country. And then we've got 5 with high pressure building to the south and the east. That should bring up some quite warm air from the south as well. I think the trend in the east ensembles by the second week of June is to build back high pressure and potentially turn things significantly drier and warmer then. CFSB2 beats a 500 millibar height on it, so break it down into week periods. The first week period takes us from the 28th of May to 3rd of June. But next week we have low pressure to the north, high pressure to the south, and we bring in a flat westerly flow. Most unsettled in the north, dry-ish, but not completely dry in the south. Week 2 looks more unsettled. Forget what I was just saying. CFS has other ideas. This is before to the 10th of June. Low pressure, even more in control, actually. So that seems unsettled, but all places are probably quite cool as well. However, so to change, it's the 11th to the 17th of June. High pressure right in over top country, back to most dry and warm. And then week 4 will be the 18th, 24th of June with high pressure out to the west. Still mainly dry, but could be, well, would be quite a lot cooler with winds in from the north and from the northeast then. CFS overall for June looks like this latest 700 millibar height anomaly, suggesting high pressure to the south, low pressure to the north. Looks rather zonal, return of westerly, but probably a lot of dry weather down in the south due to the proximity of that Azores high. Temperature anomalies a little bit above average, not excessively hot, and no signal for precipitation. I would have thought an unsettled month in the north, but mainly dry though down in the south. Remember, those charts do change daily. Right, let's just go back to your 2 second SB. Happy birthday to SB Westby, lovely celestial. We'll be celebrating her birthday tomorrow, won't you, SB Westby? Love it! Happy birthday, SB. Hope you're having a nice day. Got the day off tomorrow. You had a day off when it's your birthday. Hope you got the day off tomorrow. Cow, never know the monitor performed so badly and they have done it in the last few months long. Well, I wouldn't rule anything out. I've known them to be pretty ropey a lot of the time, honestly. Rachel Bloss. Have I shout out Rachel? I think I have. But if I'm not, sorry, Rachel. Hello to you. Thanks for being on a live stream tonight. Channel member chat from JS Photo. Josh, hi all. Hello to you, my friend. So it's been on a live stream tonight. It's unbelievable. Thanks so much. Right, okay, well, that's DJ 14 there. We've still got a long range to go, though. So let's have a look, shall we? Haven't done a long range for a long time on a live stream anyway. So we've got CFSB2. 700 millibar height only for June, looking like that. Similar to the monthly forecast, low pressure north, high pressure south. Looks rather westerly, driest weather will be in the south there. July, oh wow, now this could be quite a hot July. High pressure ridge again from the Azores and going up to Scandinavia. That will bring the wind in from an easterly direction. A lot of dry and potentially warm or very warm weather with that. August also could be hot, if this is right. High pressure over Scandinavia. And that will bring in easterly winds. This white area as well, quite interesting. That could be like some sort of low pressure in the Atlantic. So low pressure down here, high pressure up there, you would suggest we're going to bring up the wind from the south-southeast. That could be a very hot August, 18 Celsius CT August. I don't know. Been 2022, last one. So before that, went 19 though. No, we'll see. September, high pressure between Iceland and Norway. Lower pressure probably through there. Winds in from the east. That could be a little bit cooler and wetter, especially in the south. And then October looks like that. So mainly dry, but probably quite chilly in October. High pressure in the Atlantic ridging northwards. That will probably bring the wind in from like a northeasterly direction. So drier and cooler. And then finally, November, looking like that, with high pressure right over top of the country. So probably mainly dry in November. Also anticyclonic autumn, not dry weather. And that'll be pretty mild as well. That's a mild ridge. Of course, above that, we've got jet stream to the north of that, I should say. Got jet stream. So mostly dry and mild. Of course, could get the gruesome twosome though. Right, let's start going through the Copernicus suite, starting off with the ECM. This is how the mean cell pressure anomaly is looking for June. Looks unsettled in June. Low pressure just to the north, so turn of westerlies and unsettled. In July, we've got high pressure ridging towards us, low pressure up here, probably rather westerly, won't be excessively warm July at all. That August, well, that's a little bit better for dry and warmer weather. High pressure probably ridging in from the Atlantic, so that should bring a lot of dry warm weather in August. September, strengthening the ridge, but it's sat just to our west, so it won't be excessively hot September, but probably a lot of dry weather and, you know, pleasant conditions, near normal temperatures. October, again, the ridge is strengthening. This time it's more towards Germany and whatnot, so that could be a dry and pretty warm October. Very anticyclonic there into the autumn from the East-Shed. Metro France looks like this. Again, quite unsettled in June. High pressure out there, low pressure through the country. July looks like that. It will flip over. Here we go. July looks unsettled. Oh dear. Low pressure part more or less over top of the country. The Azores high pulled away first. That is a cool and unsettled July. August looks better. High pressure ridging in from off the Atlantic there. Well, it wouldn't be a heat wave because again the wind is coming in from the west rather than from the south or from the east. So it wouldn't be a heat wave, but it would be pleasant August and quite a lot drier. September looks more unsettled again. Low pressure to the north, higher pressure just to the west. Winds coming in from a westerly direction. And then October looks like that. That could be quite a cool, maybe quite cold October. Mid-Atlantic ridge. Probably a trough route here. And it could be quite chilly as well. Winds in from the northeast. DWD from Germany. Again, looking rather mixed in June. Plenty of low pressure up here. Probably a flat westerly flow as well. And then July looking like that. So not much of a signal for July from DWD. Let's put in a question mark. August. Again, strengthening the high pressure. So a lot of people seem to be suggesting August is the best month of the summer in terms of an anti-cyclonic signal. Anyway, I don't know about that, but that is like what a lot of people have suggested so far. September looks more unsettled. Low pressure around Greenland and Iceland, probably bringing in a westerly flow. Could be an unsettled September. And then October builds back the higher pressure again. Right, moving on to the CMCC. We look like that. So, again, not clear cut what's happening in June, to be honest. Let's put in a question mark there. July, looking like this. Again, not particularly clear cut from the Mediterranean model there, is it? August, stronger signal for higher pressure into August. Brings some drier warmer conditions. September looking more unsettled. Interesting, but June and July weaker signal. August, September stronger signal. Though looking quite unsettled in September. And then October builds high pressure back. So an unsettled September, a dry, potentially quite warm October. And then the CCC looking like this. A low pressure up here, bringing a flat westerly flow into June. Looks a bit mixed for June. July looks like that. Drier and warmer in July from the CCC with high pressure back in. August, strengthening the high pressure signal. It's centered towards Scandinavia. That bring the wind in from the east. That could be quite a hot August as well. September, the ridge is weakening, but still just about there over Scandinavia. So that could bring some pleasantly dry conditions. And then October, looks like that. Low pressure to the north, high pressure just here. Looks like a classic sort of westerly, probably quite unsettled October. 74 good cope, yes, big free likes to stream, please smash that like button. If you enjoyed live stream, thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Tyler likes snow more than rain. You're not alone on the GavsWeatherVids YouTube channel, Tyler. I say about 80% of people would agree with you on this channel. Definitely, you're not alone on that. Right, hello to Archangel Michael. Good evening to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. More like a good summer, but it's not a 2020 to repeat. It seems you're going to find out on Sunday, 1st of June, what GavsWeatherVids is forecasting. So not long to go now. Right, just got 3 more models to show you. Then we'll get it wrapped up. Thanks so much everyone for an amazing live stream. Not quite at the end yet, but we're getting there. So this is a new model actually. So always very exciting when we get new models to go out. And the Copernicus has now incorporated, I only noticed this yesterday, Copernicus has now incorporated the Australian model from the Bureau of Meteorology. Goodness gracious me. So we love a new model, don't we? This is what the Australian is forecasting, man, for next year month. Starting with June, not a bit mixed in June. Low pressure out to the west, so probably bring in like a westerly flow. July looks like that from the Aussies. Low pressure up to the north, high pressure in the Atlantic. Probably going to be relatively westerly in July. But August, well, not much of an anticyclonic signal in August. Bit different to a lot of these models. Just still looks rather flat and westerly, I think, there. September. So, well, we're trying to get some sort of ridge going there, but basically I think we're still rather westerly, high pressure in the Atlantic, winds probably quite flat. October, a bit more an anticyclonic signal, higher pressure gets closer to us, bam. You'll be seeing more of the Australian model in the next few months. And then we've got the JMA, so we're going from Australia to Japan. This is how the Japanese is looking for June. Again, could be a bit mixed in June, low pressure close to the country. July looks like this. So high pressure trying to ridge in from the Atlantic, settle things down, but still probably quite mixed in July, to be honest. Winds in from the west. August, stronger signal for anticyclone in August with high pressure up towards Scandinavia. September keeps that anticyclonic signal going as well. So backloaded summer suggested there from the JMA. I think drier, warmer August, September. And then October, very westerly, low pressure deepening around Greenland, Iceland. High pressure from the Azores into the continent, bring the wind in from west. That's the classic westerly October. And then finally, we've got the UK Met Office. Been an amazing live stream, everyone. Thank you so much. An incredible live stream. And, you know, it's my return stream, really, after being off scene for a little while, other than the channel member streams, of course. So thank you so much for, giving us a really, really nice return live. We're going to be live streaming every Wednesday from now onwards, hopefully. So, June with the UK Met looking unsettled, low pressure just to the west of the country. July looking like this, even more unsettled. Oh dear, that will probably be a bit of a washout July with low pressure deep around Iceland and Greenland, and throwing lows into Western Europe as well. August, well, below pressure weakened, but we don't really go to anticyclonic signal, so let's put in a question mark. September, very cool and wet September likely with that deep trough across northern and Western Europe as well. The UK Met seems to be going to town with low pressure this month. October, finally, we get some high pressure in October. So a cool and wet September, a dry October, not necessarily that warm. Interesting. I shall say no more. What's he hinting at? I don't know. Well, if you enjoyed the live stream, please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to share with Timeout. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbour, tell your doctor, tell your bitch, tell your co-workers, and tell your mother-in-law if you dare to subscribe. Make sure to share with about 25 subscribers gets us 19.8k. If you could give us a sub, that'd be absolutely amazing. Drop a comment after the live stream. Let us know what you thought about it. And all of that good stuff. Make sure you smash the like button. Smash it, obliterate it. Smash, 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 smash. And big shout to everyone. But hello, Sean Partridge, no relation. Thank you, Gav. Brilliant live stream as always. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Hello to Carl Robinson. Great to see new names in the live chat. How's you, Carl? Hope you sub to our channel so much. Thank you so much. J298, that's great stream at GavsWeatherVids. Calendars incoming. Yes, we've got news on the GavsWeatherVids 2026 calendar. Watch out for that on the 1st of June. So when I do 10 to 14 day on Sunday, I will have plenty of news and info about the GavsWeatherVids 2026 calendar. Tyler, don't worry, Gaz. I just got a notification about your live after an hour. Thanks, YouTube. That's helpful, isn't it? I don't know. Hello to Nettie. Thank you so much, Nettie. Being on a live stream. Richard, I would love the whole of the UK to get White Christmas soon. 2010 was the best one in a while. At Change United. Be nice, wouldn't it? Imagine the live streams I could do if we had a proper white Christmas. Oh, one of these years. Hello to Nepalese. Thanks for being on a live stream tonight, Nepalese. Laura, super stream, Gav. Thank you. No problem at all, Laura. Thank you so much for being here. Right, going to end it there. Thank you so much, everyone, for an incredible live stream. Ending it virtually dead on 7 o'clock, so that's not bad going, is it? Not running late tonight. Mark 76, is this the regular time for the live stream? Gav, no sending it anymore. Probably not for now. No, Mark. I think for now we won't be doing any more live streams on Sunday, so I'll be working for second job. So I think Wednesday is it, really, at the moment. But if anything changes with that, I'll let everybody know. Right, okay, thank you so much to James98, thank you so much to Connor Harper, thank you so much to Cal Potter, and thank you so much to Espy, and happy birthday to lovely Celestial. Thank you so much for tomorrow, so much to our lovely moderators for moderating tonight as always. Right, what else was I going to tell you? Right, okay, tomorrow, 6 a.m. forecast, 10 to 14 down. Saturday, we've got the third and final summer 2025 seasonal roundup. Sunday, we're releasing the GavsWeatherVids summer 2025 forecast. And as I said, it'll be a 10 and 14 day on Sunday as well. Video, not live stream. And with that one, I'll have news about the 2026 calendar that we're going to start getting sorted out, you know, starting on Sunday. So more about that. Lucy Smith, gutted. Only just got the notification. I'll catch up soon. I'm so sorry, Lucy. That's YouTube being YouTube. They should let you know, they should let you know, like, when we start stream, not when we end it. But anyway, it's one of those things that it is what it is, nothing I can do about it. But hopefully you enjoy the catch-up, Lucy. James saying, Connor will be live streaming at 8 p.m. if you want to come along later. Okay, we've got Connor live streaming at 8 p.m. Make sure you check out Connor Harper live at 8 p.m. And that'd be unbelievable. Richard, saying, depends when Gav has to work into the job at Mark 17. It looks like I'm mostly working weekends at the moment, Rich. But I don't want to say too much at the moment, but there may be a Sunday live stream and a big Sunday for GavsWeatherVids coming up in July. But I won't say any more about that at the moment because I don't know if I'll get the day off or not. But yeah, I think it's going to be mostly Wednesday live streams. And James says share Connor's channel link, so if anyone wants to see Connor live at 8 p.m. gaming, then check out Connor. Check out Connor on Games. COG. Check out COG, and that'd be absolutely awesome. I'll probably pop into that a little bit later on. Right, we'll end it there. You have a great rest of your Wednesday evening. We'll be live again we'll be live again next Wednesday, at same time, same place. And lots coming up over channel over the next few days. Have a great rest of your Wednesday evening. For this live stream, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. And bye for now.